creepiest thing that's ever happened to me? Let's go. One of the scariest things that's ever happened to me was when I was driving home from a friend's house. It was quite late at night and I got in the car and I started driving towards home, and I got to this roundabout and weirdly all the lights were off on the roundabout. And so that was my first red flag, and I thought that's a little bit weird. So I carried on going, and where we lived at the time was down a really, really, really long 2-mile lane in the middle of nowhere. So as I started turning off to drive down the lane, I suddenly felt like there was someone in the back of my car. And you know when you have that feeling that someone is there, someone is watching you? I was so scared. So I did the quickest, turning around to see if anyone was in the back seat. And I was only driving a teeny tiny car, so I would have absolutely noticed when I got in my car if there was someone in the back seat. So I ended up slowing right down and literally turning around and putting my hand, just feeling along the back of the seat just to see if there was anyone there, and there was no one there. You would have thought that reassured me, but it didn't. As I carried on driving down again, just so dark, it's the darkest lane and it's like a straight line for 2 miles. As I was driving down there, I just had the sense that there was someone in the back seat. And so I tried to put on music and tried to just tell myself, I'm safe, I'm nearly home. And the whole time I just had this weird ominous feeling. At one point, an actual owl flew down and in front of the car and then flew off. That was, I know, that just made me, I think it just amped up the fear so much more. And by the time I got home, I opened the car door and literally ran into the house, where I was greeted with my husband and his 2 brothers, and I explained what just happened. And they'll probably still remember that, but honestly, that was the most terrifying thing that has ever happened to me, and I have no idea what it was. I don't drink, I don't do any weird substances or anything. It was probably around 10 o'clock at night. We hadn't even talked or spoken about horror, so I have no idea where that came from. It was just suddenly that foreboding sense that there was something in the car with me, and I hope, touching wood, that will never ever happen to me or you. I would love to know in the comments any of your most scariest unexplained stories. Let me know, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!